Switching brokers? This video guides you through transferring your stocks and positions from Trading 212 to Interactive Brokers. We'll cover the key steps, potential issues, and what to expect during the process. Know that while processes are largely standardized, confirm details with both brokers. Note that IBKR might not support all asset types like fractional shares, so be sure to check before starting. The primary method for transferring stocks and positions in the U.S. is through ACATS, the Automated Customer Account Transfer Service. This is a fast, standardized system that simplifies the process. For international transfers, such as from the EU, you may need to use manual processes instead of ACATS. This involves more steps and coordination between brokers. ACATS transfers are typically free for U.S. residents, while manual transfers for international accounts can incur fees ranging from $50 to $200. To proceed with the transfer, ensure your accounts are eligible. Account types must match, such as transferring from one IRA to another IRA. Finally, note that derivatives or CFDs typically cannot be transferred directly. These positions must be sold before initiating the transfer. First, ensure both your Trading 212 and Interactive Brokers accounts are active and compliant. Fund your Interactive Brokers account to cover any potential transfer fees, though ACATS is usually free in the U.S. Critically, close any open options or margin positions in Trading 212, as these often cannot be directly transferred to Interactive Brokers. This preparation ensures a smooth transfer process. To initiate the transfer from Interactive Brokers, first log into your IBKR client portal. Then navigate to Account Management, Transfer and Pay, and ACATS Transfer. Select Inbound to indicate you're bringing assets into IBKR. You'll need to provide details about your Trading 212 account, so make sure you have your Trading 212 account number handy. Now, fill out and submit the ACATS Transfer Initiation Form, or TIF, directly within the Interactive Brokers portal. This form collects all the necessary details for the transfer process. For international transfers, you may need to submit additional documentation, including tax forms like the W-8 for non-U.S. persons and proof of identity to meet regulatory requirements. Make sure all information on these forms is accurate and complete to avoid any delays in processing your transfer. Once Interactive Brokers initiates the transfer, Trading 212 will receive the request and notify you. You'll need to approve the transfer within the Trading 212 app or web portal. This usually requires entering a verification code for security. Approving the request locks your positions in Trading 212, preventing any trading activity during the transfer process. Keep monitoring your Trading 212 account for any notifications or updates throughout the process. IBKR will confirm receipt of the transfer request. The securities will then be moved via the depository trust company. The transfer typically takes 3 to 7 business days with ACATS. Monitor the progress in IBKR's dashboard. Once complete, carefully verify that all positions have been transferred correctly. Report any discrepancies to IBKR immediately. Before transferring, be aware of potential limitations. Fractional shares and certain complex assets like CFDs or crypto positions might not be transferable to Interactive Brokers. You will need to sell these assets in Trading 212 before initiating the transfer to avoid complications. Consider potential tax implications. Selling fractional shares or complex assets to prepare for transfer may trigger capital gains taxes, depending on your income level and jurisdiction. Always consult a tax advisor to understand the specific rates and requirements. Finally, prioritize account security throughout the transfer process. Enable two-factor authentication on both Trading 212 and Interactive Brokers to protect your accounts from unauthorized access. This adds an essential layer of protection during sensitive operations like account transfers.